What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Knights and Dragons stream. Okay, I'm online, I think. Yes, indeed I am. So welcome back to a brand new Knights and Dragons stream, and yes, today we're gonna play Heroic. We'll just try to get at least the last stages, and I will try to get all, which might quite take sometimes, but we will see. So, let's start with Kingdom of Darkness. You see, my armors are currently a bit outdated, which isn't that nice, but we will get there. Oh, yeah, perfect. The only thing that's annoying is you cannot full screen on the iPhone 12 somehow. Maybe when the 14 is being released, we will see how this looks like then. That's why I always have to edit the stuff, but it is what it is. Now, let me just quickly change the thumbnail. Yes, details. I would like to change the thumbnail. Well, we need this part. Yeah. With this one, we should be fine, I think. Yeah, okay. Customization, no analytics, nothing, not what I'm checking. Why can't I change the overcopy video link? Oh my gosh, this is kind of annoying that I can't change the overlay on the mobile device. So it just takes the auto overlay, but it is what it is. I will change it afterwards. Anyway, yeah, if you got any questions, just write it in the chat as always. I will try to fix, in the meantime, try to fix the overlay, so could be nice. The sound is here, I think. Afterwards, anyway, yeah, if you got any questions, just write it in the chat as always. Okay, sound is here, everything seems liquid, so good. How am I gonna do this? Maybe just take down the rings, get them to full health, although this one I don't need. I have another one with full health, which I can get to full health. Okay, perfect. I think I used just one for nothing, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Ring, this ring, and this amulet. Then take this one. Yeah, I still haven't got the ring and amulet for the new ultimate armor. Silly me, but what can you do? Probably I'll just have to skip this, the last one. This one I'll try to get. Let me see. Okay, this one seems okay. Perfect. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Now let's try and get as many points as possible without dying while I'm trying to fix this. Oh my gosh. I really don't get it. Why it's doing this to me? Come on. Life, yeah. How did I change the... I know there is a way to change the thumbnail on the mobile device. Oh, maybe like this. Okay. Oh, now I find it. Finally. Pictures, documents. I had a thumbnail for the stream. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me just get it. Nights. Yes. Is it this one? Nope. come on. No. Where the hell is that picture? Oh, then I'll just quickly make a new one. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Get me to the image. What is actually pretty decent. Okay, this one looks decent. Just the quality is garbage. Time for the next stage. Let me get rid of the rings and amulets. Subway Surfers. Well, the thing is, I will play that probably tomorrow. Today I have to play this one because I'm already low on time with Knights and Dragons. So, yes, it is what it is. I'm sorry, mate. But tomorrow I will play Subway Surfers. The big noob me. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at Subway Surfers. Oh gosh, so let's just quickly get the good knights. Let me see. Okay, this looks like a decent team. In the meantime, I'm looking around to get a decent thumbnail. Okay, this one looks decent enough. Okay. Knights and dragons. Something. Okay, save. Pictures, documents. Oh my gosh, why am I? There it is. Open. Okay, now it should be good. Yeah, if you've got other questions, just write it in the chat as always. Come on. Perfect. This looks decent. This is decent. So, let me just quickly. Perfect. Come on. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. Google Chrome. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Oh. Welcome, the Blacklist, to the stream. How are you? How was your day? Oh my gosh. Like, we can't kill them. Like, we can't kill this boss without using gems. Come on. Don't do this to me. Oh. We have to use gems. It is what it is. Well, my day was completely fine. Okay, let me use this one. Yeah, I was in the morning. I started streaming Minecraft 1.0, and as right now I'm streaming Knights and Dragons. The only thing that's annoying me is I can't full screen this, but it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Come on. Okay, what's the next stage? This heroic stage. We have almost done 3 stages, which is crazy, considering how we didn't do anything. Come on. Okay. Now, Let me just do this stage pretty quick. Or we just go the other way around. Now we get the first map, which is nice. Will help us a lot to get to the Earth Plus version. Let me get some silver coins pretty quick. Perfect. Now. Always save the progress when you play Knights and Dragons, otherwise this might end very bad. Now come on. Yeah. So let me just use this lineup probably. This lineup should be able to finish him. Or oh wait. I think I have a decent armor from last heroic. Which armor do you get? Okay, water. Okay, we could actually go for the heroic armor. I mean, my armors are pretty outdated, so why not go for the heroic armor? It seems pretty decent, so come on. And this. Yeah. 34,000 defense. That's not bad at all. What are the elements? Oh, I have to use double fire then. But this armor seems pretty decent. I think I'll just use that one for this stage. Now give me this armor. Perfect. Now. Yeah, I think that one will just do fine. We take one as backup. And the spirit pet. Where the hell is my spirit pet? There it is. Yeah, I think with Shadow Shield we should be fine in this stage. Okay. So. Okay, what else is there to do? Come on. Yeah, if you got any questions, just write it in the chat. Oh. Hi. Well, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. We're currently trying to finish heroic, so we will see how this goes. Perfect. Now let's get. We just have to do this stage 8 more times, which can be kind of annoying. Okay, sound and everything is perfect. Let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh, let me just check something. Okay. We are doing completely fine as of right now. It just takes so long to do heroic, which is kind of annoying. That you always have to use so much time. We could even try to get for the first place in heroic, actually. If we just start sweating, but I don't know. Once there was a guy called Figgy, and Jesus Christ, that guy was just crazy. He went for the first place in heroic and ended up with like, what was it? I think it was 2 billion points in heroic, which is just nuts, considering how hard it is to get any points at all in heroic. So yeah, 2 billion points. Come on. Let's just do everything we can. Okay. Perfect. I was just stupid. Yeah. So how is everyone doing? How far are you with your heroic almost? Hello. Come on. Oh Jesus Christ, why is this sometimes a bit laggy? Okay, we almost are done with the first stage. What else? Come on. Why aren't you doing heroic blacklist? I mean, it's a freezy. It's an easy mat to get. Why aren't you doing heroic? It's not even that hard. Are you a spander? I see. So you like to spend a lot. Now come on. Let's just continue and get down. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to finish all heroic stages. The problem is, every time we get close, we have to max this stage here to get a level up, so that we can do the next heroic stage. So basically that's my strategy. I'll just put the earth and spirit armor in the spirit knight, and every time I need full health, I'll just do this stage a few times so I get all the knights again. So okay, just 2 more times. This isn't that hard. Let's go get the hair. Actually, okay, it's useless. Yeah, I was just thinking actually I could use the heroic armor this weekend, but then I have to jam. Maybe I will, because my armors are so trash. But I have double fire, 2 eyes, and as well as this armor, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. I'll see what the future brings. Now come on. Perfect. And now let's try and grind even more. Yeah, if anyone has got any questions, just write it in the chat. Jesus Christ. What? Wait, what? What the fuck? That doesn't make quite sense. This game is called Knights and Dragons. So basically you get some armors and you have to fight different bosses. And there is as well guilds. You see, this is currently my guild I'm in. Undisputed. And yes, so there are different types of armors. For example, the weakest type is bronze. Oh, not there. Here, you see Nemesis, then common, up to epic. But now there are 2 more types of armors. Dragon Forged and Shadow Forged. And it's pretty fun actually to play this game. It's pretty fun. You can make a lot of friends. Most of them use just an app just like Discord. It's called Line. Very popular in Japan. But yes, this is pretty much the game. And as right now, we are trying to do heroic as good as we can. Now, yeah, that's pretty much the game explained to you. I hope I could help you a bit. Come on. Okay, we got this stage. We're almost done with this stage as well. Although I think I should use better armors and not the ultimate. But it is what it is. Okay, come on. Yeah, if anyone has got other questions, just write it in the chat. Yeah, and the thing is, that's one big problem I have with Knights and Dragons is there are separate servers. So there are 4 different servers. There is AU and global for each device, and then there is a split between Android and Apple. So yeah, if you're playing on iOS device, you don't have the same servers as the Android players. Yeah, that's pretty much the game. Now I hope I can get down with all these bosses. Yeah, it's a very hard game actually to grind because it takes a lot of time. And then there's every weekend there's like an event where you can get very decent armors or very decent shards for different armors. For example, this weekend we have raid, so we see the raid for tomorrow. It starts tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central European time, and you see the armor is pretty crazy. 21,000 attack and 25,000 defense stats. So not that bad actually. And yes, so the top guild gets the best armor, 4 shards for the best armor, and then a very decent armor as well as 150 gems. And yes, most of the time I'm chilling in the best guild. If it's the push isn't full, there are guilds, different guilds, and then there are alliances. And yes, our alliance most of the time just pushes for the first rank in the raid, which gives us 4 shards and this good armor. So yeah, it's pretty fun. You get to know a lot of people, and yes, pretty much. The only thing is to get from to start a new account is pretty hard in this game. That's one thing that I don't like so much. But yeah, it is what it is. Now, what armor am I gonna use now? Jesus Christ, I'll just use this one as backup, I think. Or just this one should work as well. No, come on. Why am I using a spirit pet? Doesn't make quite sense, but it is what it is. Yeah. There's as well another way to get decent armors, but if you ask me, it's way too expensive and way too hard to get. You can just open chests if you're just like, yeah, pay to win all the way. Although, even if you are pay to win, it's pretty hard to get good at this game, even as a pay to win player. But yeah, that's Knights and Dragons. Come on. Okay, we just did it. Okay, 3 more and then we got the water stage, which is nice. Will help us quite a lot. Quite a lot. But yeah, if you've got any other questions, just write it in the chat, as always. Don't be afraid, I'll try to answer them as good as I can. Come on. Let me see something. YouTube. Yeah. Come on. Okay, they should do the job, I hope, that at least. Otherwise, I'm pretty screwed if they don't. Welcome everyone to the stream. All new viewers now. Content, yeah. If you got any questions, don't bother to ask, because that's why we are here, live streaming, just for you to, for your questions to be answered. Now come on. Let's hope that we can do it. Yeah, the only sad thing about... Are you Scottish? Oh, you aren't the first one asking if I'm Scottish. But actually, I'm not. Only my PE teacher used to be Scottish and he was like talking... Yeah, Chelsea. Chelsea has a pretty decent start to the season. No, I'm Swiss actually. But yeah, my PE teacher used to be Scottish. My English teacher was from Liverpool, so I basically went to an English school in Switzerland, and yes, That's how I ended up streaming in English. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, come on. Perfect. Now I got all the shorts. Let's try the next stage. Okay. This should work. Should work. Let's just hope it does. Yeah, that's pretty much my history. That's the thing about Knights and Dragons is for streaming especially, you need a very active community, because otherwise it's pretty hard. I mean, I can play Knights and Dragons and it's just like just chatting. It's basically a stream with just chatting. Because, let me show you. You can play the game. You can, or there's auto mode. So you don't have to do anything and then you can just keep talking. Pretty much. Yeah, that's Knights and Dragons. It has one for the people who want to do something, and it has a part for the lazy people, just like me. So you just use auto, and yeah. So you play the game. You can grind even harder. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So the plans for this upcoming raid is I will join later the top 1 push. So join the guild, and yes, then we will see how far it goes. Because the thing is, with this game, I was once like 48 hours straight playing this game. It's insane. It's insane. In raids, there is like a competition. There's the best guilds and there is the best player. And if you want to be the best player in whole Europe or in or on global, you basically have to play the whole weekend. If you're just on your own, or you need some friends who are hitting for you, because the rest, they won't stop hitting. It's crazy. There are many accounts, like in the top 10, all these people, they are non-stop hitting 48 hours straight. It's insane. Yeah, the addiction with this game is crazy. It's made so simple, but insane. Yeah. And come on, we're almost done with this stage as well, which is nice. Yeah, if you want any tutorials, don't be afraid to ask. I will upload all the tutorials. Maybe on this channel, maybe on the gaming channel. I still have to see. I was just planning to use this channel for live streaming, but yeah. Now come on. Okay, we got some pretty decent stuff. And do I have more knights? No. Yes, I have one more. This is perfect. This is perfect. Oh my gosh. Yeah, as right now, I'm just trying to finish heroic. Okay, easy. I will upload one next week on Monday. I will just start a new account, a new level 1 account, and I will just explain everything about this game. So how to get better, what to do, and so on and so forth. So if new players want to start this game, don't be afraid. I will just do everything to cover all the important things about Knights and Dragons. If you enjoyed, subscribe. I will probably upload it to my gaming channel, because with the gaming channel I'm just more focused. The videos there are better prepared, and it's not like just live streaming where you just say something and without context, actually. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Now come on. We're almost done with this stage as well, which is decent. Yeah, you see, the heroic armor is so there are as well. Each armor has two types. There is a normal version, which you see here, 19,000 attack and 23,000 defense. And so you first have to craft the normal one, which from the heroic I need now 6 shards. Then I can craft the normal one, which is as well, just for a beginner, it's pretty decent. And even for me, as right now, because I messed up I was just like, I don't know how to get this set. I was just too lazy to get this set. And now this armor could be the strongest armor which I have currently. Is the one which I will get from the heroic, from doing just these stages and go on and so forth. Yeah. Now, come on. I just need 3 more stages and then we can craft the normal armor, which is nice. Now, let me see. Let's just use this one. Yeah, that's pretty much everything about the game, I think. Yeah, one important thing is just for you, if you want to start playing this game, is you basically need line. It's so important. So it's just, line is just like WhatsApp without needing your phone number. You can use Facebook or your phone number, and then you get then you can choose a different name and so on and so forth. No one can see your phone number actually. And yes, you communicate through this app. That's how all the players are up to date. Now, let me use this one and go for the next stage. Oh, we are already at the fire stage, which is nice. I'm just wondering. Yeah, okay, as right now, Shatter Shield is still worth it. One thing that I was really wondering is, actually, how much defense has the new Earth armor? So, there are 6 different elements. Yeah, indeed. There are 5 or 6 different elements. So, there is Spirit, Fire, Earth, Water, and Air. So, just like in Avatar, there are the 4 elements, and then there's Spirit, which he was able to use as well. And then there is the 6th element, which is Star Metal. You see this white element, that's Star Metal. It's basically the strongest element in the game. And yes. Actually, I wanted to take a look at the Earth armor. So you see, there you go. I need 6 more for the regular one, but I'll try to get a plus version. And I'll look at these stats. These are insane. The regular armor has 26,000 defense. The regular armor, 26,000. And then you go to the raid, the first one, and this is the plus version, has only 25,000. Now you have to imagine how game-breaking these armors can be. Oh my gosh. Now, I will just try one more time, like here. And then maybe I have to go back to Earth just to level up myself, so my knights get all the HP again. I don't know. I hope it isn't necessary, but it is probably. Now, come on. Okay. Let the grind continue. Yeah, if you have an iOS device, you can add me online. It's GG Reto. And yes, I'll just try to answer all your questions, so don't be afraid. Now, come. Oh, come on. Am I really gonna spend 5 gems? No, I am not. I just hope one of my knights has HP. That's very important. Okay, now I can just use the Star Metal here and try and do this stage as good as I can. How much? Okay, I'm almost a level up, which is good. Now, come on. All my knights. Let's just upgrade everything. And then we see how far we get. Which is better? Well, iOS is definitely stronger. So the funny thing is, iOS Global is the strongest server of all 4. And iOS AU is the weakest. I'm currently playing on AU because you can easily on AU iOS AU you can easily be free to play without spending any money. You can have a decent account. On iOS Global you can forget about that, or you just save gems for half a year, which is just boring. But on AU you can pretty much start as a free to play tomorrow, and in like 2 weeks you have a playable account, I'd say. That's why I'm playing on AU, because it's way cheaper, and yeah, the community is there as well, which is really nice. The only thing about AU is people can be a bit toxic here and there, but it is what it is. That's the fun about the game. That's the fun about the game, I'd say. Now, come on. Let's try and get done. Okay, now we can go back to the other stage, because we have now 3 knights with full health almost. If these 3 knights can't get down with the fire stage, then no one can. Yeah. This is basically how you do it. What's your favorite element from Avatar? My favorite element from Avatar, okay. Honestly, there are only like, let's start with the most useless one. If you're a regular bender, water is basically the worst element. I mean, just take a look. If there isn't water nearby, it's trash. But if you're a bloodbender, water is the strongest element. If you're a consistent bloodbender, I can't remember the name of the guy who was able to bloodbend all the time, but yeah, water can be the strongest or the weakest element. Then there is air. The air element, that's one of my favorites. Air element is very strong. You can always use it, and yes, it's as well very useful for fighting and just for doing daily things. Then fire is another very decent element. Except for the garbage movie which they did, where you needed a torch or something with fire to use it. Oh my gosh, the movie was so bad. It was like, I think, almost 10 years ago when I last watched that garbage piece of shit. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that's probably the second or the worst movie I've ever seen. Yeah, I think the 2 best elements, then Earth is just decent, but nothing better. If I could choose the element, I would either choose fire or air, because these 2 elements are the best, if you ask me. Which element do you prefer, Christian? Yeah, so let's say I'll just choose fire. Fire can be very useful, especially with with these high prices for oil, so you don't need any oil to get warm in your apartment. Yeah, I would choose fire. What is your favorite element? Now, okay, this one can actually use an armor. Perfect. The other one is almost down, indeed. Okay. Perfect. Air is the best because you can cancel out fire. True. Air is decent. But in the end, all the air nomads got destroyed by the Fire Nation. That's still one thing I'm wondering. If they say they don't want to fight, why didn't they just escape? Like, oh, you can kill me, I don't care. I mean, you can say you don't want to fight, but you could just go away. But questions over questions. Air. Yeah. Yeah, air is a decent element. I mean, I can't imagine anyone choosing Earth. Earth is like, yeah, it's the element which you're just okay. It's a decent element, but as soon as something is made out of metal, you need metal bending, and Not everyone is able to do it. Yeah, Avatar was a very decent show, actually. I'm still wondering how there are people who haven't watched it up to this date. I mean, it's one of the probably the best cartoon ever made, I'd say. Well, they want to wipe. Yeah, I know. But that's so stupid about the Fire Nation. I mean, I can't remember how the general was called, but he was actually pretty smart. I mean, why are they trying to just wipe out all the air nomads so that the Avatar will get born anyway if they just kill them? Wouldn't it have been way smarter to just catch all the people who could have been the Avatar and then just imprison these guys? Really? Why are they just trying to wipe out all if they could have just imprisoned everyone so the Avatar couldn't have been reborn? And so oh, this is the Avatar. Oh, you won't be reborn because you are in prison, so there is no chance he will destroy the Fire Nation. That sometimes the thinking was pretty dumb of the Fire Lord, if you ask me. The same was with Zuko. He will send his son to kill the Avatar, which is as well so fucking dumb. I mean, honestly, how was he supposed to kill someone who is able to bend all 4 elements? Why do you think it wouldn't have mattered? I mean, it's just the thinking of the Fire Nation. Sometimes they aren't the smartest people. No, honestly. But yeah, that's how it is. I think about it. Well, I mean, yes, you can say that, but the thing is, the new Avatar could have learned the elements just from old pergament rolls and so on and so forth. He doesn't need a teacher, actually. I think most of the elements are just pretty similar. They just work different. But if you know how to bend water, I think you could learn pretty quick how to bend air. That's at least what I think. Because just take a look how fast Aang was able to learn water bending. So I think water bending and air bending are very similar, and if you have a teacher for water bending, he might be able to even teach you air bending, although he isn't able to air bend. And then the other question is, just take a look how many airbenders there was. Like Aang would be the only airbender even if they wipe out all these temples. Honestly, it's the show says so, but if we just take a realistic think about it, the Fire Nation would have never been able to wipe out everyone. I mean, there was surely people who just escaped because of the sake of it, which were like, I don't care if you kill all these people, I will just get out of here. That's what I think. But it's just a theory. Yep. Then the other thing is, I mean, the airbenders got reborn somehow in Legend of Korra. Somehow there were new airbenders. So, can an element really be destroyed? I don't know. Yeah, but I think I will rewatch Avatar soon. I might rewatch as soon as I'm done with the stuff I'm currently doing. Was a good show, but I haven't watched it in like 2 years. So, I'm sorry if my knowledge isn't that up to date anymore. Yeah, Tristan, did you ever read the comics of the Last Airbender? or you just watch the show like me. Which kind of interesting. Yeah, true. Yeah, you're kind of right. If an airbender teaches someone else who's able to airbend how to airbend, he will have it easier to airbend. That's logical. But I'm just like, if you really have to, you could learn it on your own. I mean, it's the same at school. If you have a good teacher, I'm speaking about the good one, he can teach you the things and you will understand it very easy. But if you really have to because the teacher is garbage, you're able to learn it by yourself. So you don't need actually someone to teach you. You just have to know how to learn it. That's basically, for example, my chemistry teacher. He was a nice teacher, but his abilities to teach were just garbage. His lessons were boring, and you were just like using the mobile phone the whole time and just doing nothing in his lessons because he was such a boring teacher. And in the end, I had it to learn by myself because I didn't concentrate in the lessons. I don't know how the other people did, but yeah, I think you can teach yourself stuff. No. Okay, this is okay. Yeah. Something I find crazy as well is that Aang. Okay, let's say that like this. Tristan, who do you think, just on raw power without using the avatar stage, is the strongest avatar? In my opinion, it should be Kyoshi, I think. Yes, indeed, I do watch anime sometimes. So I watched Naruto until half of Shippuden, and then the end I watched as well. I was just like, then it got so many fillers. Then Dragon Ball I've watched all, and that's multiple times. Then there was Nagatsu no Taizai I watched as well. And yeah, Baki, the Netflix show with anime. Yeah, I watched some. You think the first one is the strongest? Well, he had the hardest to improve. But why do you think the first Avatar is the strongest? I mean, if you just take a look at there are like only 3 episodes, or is it just 1? I don't know. Can't remember. But they were using completely different techniques. There wasn't like specialized techniques for fighting and so on and so forth. It was just like fire, you know? Well, yeah. Why do you have that opinion? Come on. Okay, this... In his base form, he had... Okay. That's a decent point. In his base form, he had a decent connection. True. But he had Rava, or how that spirit ghost was called, in him. Okay. One thing we have to say. The Dark Avatar. That guy is actually insanely strong, if you think about it. He was only able to bend one element, but was completely crushing Korra. That's... If you think about it, it's insane. So, I'm just like... Maybe the Spirit Ghost isn't the strongest. But yeah... That's what I'm thinking. Then there's... By the way, Tristan, which animes do you watch, or which ones have you watched until today? there's always this debate. Oh, I like it so much. And I'm wondering, why are they even debating? Can Goku... Naruto versus Goku. Who is stronger? I'm always like... Why are you asking which of these two is stronger? I mean... It's completely different kind of strength. The one can be compared to Superman in his prime, and the other one is just in Boruto, which I don't like that much. He's just a wise man, but yeah. I mean, yeah. I one thing I think interesting about Naruto is like the development of the character. That's always the thing I liked about Naruto. For example, you get to know this annoying, crying child, and then he just starts growing, and then by the end of Shippuden, he's a real grown man, which is pretty brilliant actually. And then you get to Boruto, where Naruto is brilliant, but he isn't the main focus anymore. And that's one thing I have to criticize about Boruto. There's always, the Yomushikis always were there. They were always there, and now they came to Earth. Yes, of course they came to Earth. But why couldn't you that introduce earlier? Why didn't you just made some up things just earlier to have the possibility, so you could grow more into the Omoshikis and so on and so forth? I mean, the first Omoshiki, was it Kaguya or something like that? Really, that was just to kill Madara because Madara was way too strong. But you had the perfect opponent in Madara. Why did you bring up some random person? Really, that's a thing I dislike about Naruto. I mean, you could have just make it like this, that Obito kills Madara and dies. That would have been the perfect end to Naruto, honestly. Obito kills Madara after he realizes that he was wrong. That's my opinion. But no, they had to bring up someone else. Yeah. We're almost done with the spirit stage. Bleach. Yeah, I was like, do I start watching Bleach? Nope. I was too lazy to watch Bleach. Yeah. Oh, you probably have watched Death Note, because I think if you just take a look at one single anime, I think Death Note is the most popular anime, which only has one season, basically. It must be the most popular anime with one season, I think. Yeah, anyway, I was always thinking in Death Note, who actually won? Why didn't L just kill Light? I mean, he doesn't want to be a murderer, but sometimes isn't it smarter just to kill one person to save 1,000? That's what I was thinking. But I don't know. What do you think about Death Note? What stage am I currently? Spirit stage. Oh, okay, I'm almost done with the air stage, which is nice. Come on. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with the air stage, I'm completely fine. YouTube. Oh my gosh. By the way, Tristan, where are you from? Are you English? What am I looking for? Oh yeah, here I am. Oh my gosh. Doesn't look that great. Yeah. True. Really. Imagine. Yeah, why didn't they do that? You could just... I'm just thinking, why? Could you have actually used... What if you used the Death Note, write it in a name, and then you say, yeah, that guy will get... You just give him 1 page of the Death Note. You give it to one random guy which you want to kill with the Death Note. Then you write in his name, and then he will just write in 20 names on a piece of paper, and then run with that one to the police. And with the exact times. So the police would think that is Kira. So you could just have outplayed the police, actually. That's what I was thinking about Death Note. Oh yeah. There might be Death Note 2 coming out someday, actually. I mean, wasn't there a continuation in the manga, I think? But I'm not sure if it was just Death Note called Death Note 2 or something else. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're almost done with the air stage, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Death Note. What a anime. Yeah, that's a thing I'm so pissed about Netflix. Really. All the decent animes, like Death Note, I would have rewatched it many times, but it's not... They took it down from Netflix. They lost the rights for Death Note, I think. It's like, why? Why? People watch that. Yeah. Imagine. But wasn't there like... wasn't there like... You couldn't do things that were impossible? Like if you say this prisoner has to kill that person in the US and the prisoner was in Japan, if it wasn't possible, he just would die and to go crazy. Wasn't there like an episode for that? That's what I'm thinking. Or am I wrong? Am I getting something wrong? Okay. Let me use this armor. Perfect. Yeah. Now we almost have a little podcast about anime and so stuff, which is nice. Yeah. There. He threw the ground. True. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm still wondering if Light wanted to kill all these prisoners. Wouldn't it have been just smarter to write in their names and then make them attack prison guards so that they get shot by the prison guards? I mean, so the police could have never known if it was really something or not. Oh, or the funniest thing ever, in my opinion, is that Light lost twice because of his arrogance. Once he lost against L, although in the end he was able to kill him, and then he lost against how was the small guy called? The blonde small guy? Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, you see? I forgot the name. Blonde small guy in Death Note. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anyway. The guy in the end who beat Light. He lost twice because of his arrogance. If he just, in the first episode, if he was just like, L, I don't care if you're L or not. If he just was like, I don't care who you are, and just didn't write anything, he would have won because L couldn't even have proven that Kira existed. Yeah, L with white hair, exactly. What was his name again? Do you remember the name of that guy? Because I can't remember the name. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is decent. Let's just use these two armors. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Or yeah, that's one thing I think it's interesting about Death Note. Same. He was just like there, and no one can remember his name. Anyway, yeah. The thing it's interesting about Death Note actually is I don't think that anime has any fillers or so real fillers like Naruto Shippuden. There aren't any, if you ask me. That's what I think it's so interesting about Death Note. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Change dismiss. Okay, we are another level up, so we can just go here and do this. Okay, we are almost finished with the air stage, which means we get to the spirit stage. Yeah. Oh, there's a thing which is interesting about Avatar: The Last Airbender. That they always say there are only 4 elements, but actually there are 5, like in this game. For example, the only person who can use the 5th element is the Avatar, because he can communicate with the spirit world. So basically he's able to use spirit banding, which is an element as well. Oh, by the way, Tristan, that's a question I haven't gotten the correct answer, or I forgot about the answer. What element was the turtle in the third last episode of Avatar? What element was the turtle? I mean, each turtle stands for one element. Which one was the turtle in the second last episode of the Airbender? Because I can't remember. That's one thing I was always wondering. Now I just use this. Oh, pretty easy. Yeah. We're almost done with the spirit stage, and then we got them all, which is nice. Yeah, if you want, I can. You know, you don't know as well. Then there is only one person who knows this. The almighty person of the internet. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Let me... Good. This is what I'm looking for. No. Jesus Christ, I just... Sheesh. Sometimes I'm just dumb. I just wrote into Google. Yes, he could. In the, I don't know, either it's called Death Note 2 or something else, but in the new manga which has been released like 1 year ago, there was a new rule in the Death Note, which says if you give the Death Note away, you die. And that's why you will never be able to give the Death Note away once you have one. That's a new rule which was added in the manga. Let me just look it up. Death Note 2. Shit. This is kinda annoying. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, they can just Hi, Shinigami can just change the rules of the Death Note, which is crazy. So, therefore, Death Note. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. They're planning a Death Note 2 film. And I'm like, no, please don't do this to me. That will be disgusting. The last name. Don't tell me they are... Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone has to keep Netflix away from doing that. To season 2 or something. Okay, nothing. Okay, I can't find anything. Although I remember myself reading some news about Death Note 2, but it is what it is. Watching. No, come on. How are my nights always almost dead just by doing the spirit stage? That's actually unbelievable. But yes, guys, if you've got any question, just write it in the chat. I'm here to discuss about everything. Everything possible. Now, YouTube. Interesting for people watching. Content life. Yay! Oh my gosh, we just made 20 an hour. See where I live. Yeah! Yeah, but you know what I think? That's a theory I have. If you use, for example, Ryuk's Death Note, and if you write names in there, it will prolong the life of Ryuk without him doing anything. That's why they actually don't wanna just get rid of the Death Notes. That's why he actually wants Light and so on to write names in it, because I think their lives just get longer because of it, but I'm not sure. That's what I think. Come on. Yeah, okay, we are almost done with the spirit stage. I think the rest we'll just do tomorrow. So I'll start streaming around 11 p.m. Central European time. And end at around 5 o'clock. So I'll just stream tomorrow 6 hours this game. And we will just... Yeah, if you want to join again, Tristan, you can. Don't be afraid, and we can talk about everything possible, which I have a little knowledge of. Yeah, come on. We're almost done with the spirit stage, which is nice. Oh gosh. I'm really wondering why my knights aren't doing anything against these garbage bosses. Maybe it's time to use some friends. Yeah, okay. I'll just use one knight and 2 friends all the time. This might actually work. Oh my gosh, why are my friends so weak currently? Come on. Okay. Yeah. Something else that I'm wondering is, wouldn't it have been smart from Light just to say fuck it and just kill L? I mean, he was like, that's one thing I was always wondering. Why didn't he just kill Elle? Yes, Elle said he told the police that Light is Kira, but if he just killed the police as well, I mean, he killed his own father, I think. Oh my gosh, the game just crashed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is this game doing this to me? What? The game is just... Why is it Okay, last chance. Okay, we got in. I think. Yeah, what was that? The game just crashed twice. This is crazy. Couldn't handle the pressure. Couldn't handle the pressure. Now I just lost. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. I just have to do the stage, I think, because I won't either otherwise get any shards. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think this is as well pretty much it. Yeah. I think that was a decent live stream. I will just finish this attack, and yeah, my game just kept crashing twice. It probably means it needs an update, so I'll just update the game and then we will see. Yeah, but that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. I know it was just 1 hour. I will stream tomorrow from 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock Central European Time. If you want to join, don't be afraid to join. Otherwise, stay healthy and peace out.